Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Sagittarius March 12, 2023. You can feel inspired to do something unique and original, particularly regarding home and family. Nevertheless, you could wrestle with whether or not to voice your worries and concerns. Still, the day tends to favor action and warm expressions of feelings rather than overthinking or analysis. You'll find that interactions are a little spicy and quite dynamic, and they may very well boost your spirits and confidence. Action around the house or with your work can be therapeutic. You might make unique connections through your work or pursuit of health and wellness. You're interested in putting a little more of yourself into any task you take on now, and it shows in the final product. Friendly competition is also stimulating. The ability to show what you mean through your actions is with you right now. Don't sweat the small stuff today and tomorrow. Don't stick in the office, either. Glamorous and scintillating vibes will energize you to connect with your lust, desire, and affection. With Venus, our sweet goddess of romance and attraction, jazzing it up in the skies above, she will peer over to her cosmic lover, mighty Mars, the god of sex. This ensures tremendous luck in regard to your personal and intimate life. If single, you will have a perfect balance of confidence, flair, and magnetism to attract and hypnotize anyone you wish for. If coupled up, be sure to get down and sweaty with your one and only. Who is worth continuing a professional connection with? As a hard-working sign, you do not have time for nonsense when it comes to following your dreams and networking. So, it might be time to take a second look at your relationships and how they may influence your career path while the moon enters its fall, Scorpio. Although you are a loyal friend, you may need to adjust who you focus on if you want to move forward with your professional aspirations and networking opportunities. Focus on empowering connections during this lunation. 5 days after the moon wrapped up its monthly visit to your financial sector and 3 days after Saturn left your income sector, for the first time since 2020 there is no cosmic activity in either of your two money houses. The moon's return to your income sector next week will be a chance to check in, and Pluto is just 13 days away from ushering in the next phase, but until then there is a chance to keep your money hat off. The current planetary alignment makes you more open to truths that you may otherwise miss. Try to think honestly about what you do for yourself that increases your feeling of wellness, and what you do that inhibits your well-being. Your personal health regimen needs to be totally specific to your needs. Some herbal substances that are said to be beneficial and calming are jasmine, lavender, lotus, and forget-me-not. Incorporate your favorite scent into your bathing ritual. If an approach that you've been using at work lately hasn't brought the results you want, this is the day to try something new. Today brings the promise of the new and interesting. You will find that you are more creative in your thinking, and coming up with innovative approaches will be a breeze. Brainstorm with others to increase your likelihood of finding a plausible solution to your current challenge. You'll think of something before you know it. Since Mars returned to your work sector for what is normally a 6-week visit in August, the moon has returned to your career sector every 4 weeks and has moved into a friendly aspect as it moved through. This makes today's encounter a familiar event, but just as Mars moves into his final 2, it is also their last. As they come together, this is a handshake that is putting your professional instincts and imagination and the drive to make things happen on the job front on the same page. While Mars is still 14 days away from his return to your relationship sector, already the communication gods are preparing for an empowered start. 3 days after Saturn's return to your communication sector, a friendly aspect to the moon will make it easier to give your emotional responses a voice, but also to warm things up ahead of Mars' return. Our eyes in the sky. As the moon traverses from the degrees of Via Combusta in Libra to Scorpio, with the exception of its conjunction with the auspicious fixed star Spica at 23 degrees Libra, the emotional intensity is likely to soar high or plunge low, akin to a wild roller coaster ride. This period demands a conscious effort to stay composed and grounded amidst the unpredictable and erratic energies. To navigate through this emotionally charged phase, it is advisable to carve out time for relaxation and self-care. Engaging in calming activities such as meditation, yoga, or spending time in nature can help maintain a sense of inner peace and balance. By fostering a centered and tranquil state of mind, it becomes easier to tackle any unexpected or challenging situations that may arise. Remember that this astrological event is an opportunity to gain insights into our deepest emotions and transform them into positive forces. So, embrace the fluctuations and let the moon's journey through Libra and Scorpio be a catalyst for inner growth and self-discovery. As the clock strikes midnight, the Libra moon takes on Venus in Aries, bringing to light our need for validation from those around us. When we don't receive the validation we crave, we may start questioning our self-worth, going above and beyond to meet their expectations. However, it's essential not to downplay ourselves, especially in moments of vulnerability. It's crucial to take a step back and examine why we feel the need to sacrifice ourselves for others. Is it because we genuinely believe that we aren't receiving the appreciation we deserve, or is it an insecurity within ourselves? Sometimes, our fears and doubts about our value are unfounded, and we must confront them to move forward. Therefore, it's essential to identify the root cause of these self-sacrificial tendencies and work on overcoming them. It's vital to recognize our worth and not let others dictate how we feel about ourselves. Let's make a conscious effort to prioritize our needs and not let our insecurities control our actions. As the moon progresses, it forms a trine with Mars in Gemini, infusing us with a newfound sense of courage. With this boost of confidence, we are more inclined to take the initiative and stand up for ourselves, especially if we've been wronged or mistreated. This celestial aspect not only empowers us but also enhances our ability to communicate directly and assertively. We can express our needs and concerns in a concise and straightforward manner, without feeling intimidated or hesitant. As a result, we are more likely to receive fair treatment from those we interact with. By speaking up and advocating for ourselves, we create a sense of balance and equality in our relationships. We assert our boundaries and demand respect, which in turn inspires others to do the same. This aspect also encourages us to approach conflict resolution with an open mind, focusing on finding common ground and mutual understanding. Overall, the moon trine Mars in Gemini is a potent cosmic influence that enables us to express ourselves confidently and assertively. It empowers us to stand up for ourselves and demand fair treatment, fostering healthy and balanced relationships with those around us.